Hello, this is Coach Wilson, and today we're working on the 13 Colonies map activity. Now, I have given you explicit directions throughout this document for you to follow, but I want to take you through a quick walk of how to do the assignment and how to get started. So these are just going to be some basic instructions, and you can follow along. First, you're going to take and you're going to go to drive.google.com. This will take you to your actual drive. I'm going to close out some of these tabs here so we've got a little less to look at. All right, so we're going to go to drive.google.com. Then we're going to come right here to New, More, and then we're going to come here to Google My Maps. Okay, and that's going to bring up a new window, and we're just going to start a Google My Maps right here. Okay, we're going to change the title. It's going to be Unit 1, Coach Wilson, 13 Colonies Map Activity. Okay, and I believe if you follow the instructions right here, it says Open, New, scroll down to Google My Maps, change it to Unit 1, your name, and Colonial Map. All right, now I'm just going to show you the basic features. I'm not going to show you how to do everything. You can scroll in. You can use the zoom buttons over here to do that, or you can use a mouse wheel. Excuse me. All right, and then you can change the name of these layers. So all I do is double click right here where it says Untitled Layer, and I'm going to come back here to my map activity, and it says First Layer. All right, obviously you should be watching the video right now. First Layer, Early English Settlements in the New World. So I want to come back here and I want to title this Early English Settlements. All right, now then I'm going to take and I'm going to pinpoint my locations, and I'm not going to pin all of them because I want you to look for them. Okay, but I'm going to pin the Roanoke Colony, which is right around in here. All right, and I'm going to title that Roanoke Colony. Lost Colony. All right, and then whenever I get done, if you notice it says date founded, people involved in the foundation, other. So I would come here and I would say founded in 1887 by John White. John White was forced to return back to England, gets stuck in England, and returns in 1890 to find the colony has disappeared. Okay? Now, I asked you to cover date founded, people involved, other economic situations, etc. This would be good enough. All right, and I click Save. Now, when I scroll over that point, it's going to tell me about the lost colony. All right, now, I can also add a picture here. All right, but we're not going to do that with this map. We may later when we get into the Revolutionary War and some of those, and we do this again. All right, now, let's say I had done all of these pins right here, and now I want to move down to the 13 colonies where I'm actually outlining them. Well, the first thing I need to do before I start the next part is to add a layer. So we're actually going to go in and rename this layer. Layer number 1, Early English Settlements. We're going to come right here and add another layer. And we're going to title it Layer number 2, 13 Colonies. All right, and I'm not going to do all of them, but I'm just going to show you a brief one to show you how to do North Carolina. So I'm going to come up here, grab my line tool, and I'm going to find, if you notice this dotted line around North Carolina, it shows you the state shape. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. You see how I'm doing this? Just kind of staying close to it. And I'm going to start this one over because I kind of messed that up. Whoops. You do have to go back to your hand tool in order to grab and move. Make sure you can see the state. And then I'm just going to take and draw my line here. And you're just clicking. And yours doesn't have to be perfect. Just a close polygon of North Carolina. Okay, and I'm going to title that North Carolina. And I've asked you here, let's see, I haven't asked you to give me much of a description, but you can go and look up how North Carolina was founded if you want. I'd like for you to try to find the founding date. So I'm going to put my founding date here, which I'm not sure of at the moment. I'd have to go look it up myself. All right, and then I can change the color. So I'm going to change this color to red. Okay? And that's how you create a polygon. Now, you're going to do this for all 13 colonies. Okay? Then you'll come down here and you'll do the 3 colonial regions. Well, you'll notice if I add another layer, okay, layer number 3, and I do, let's see, colonial regions, I can do the same thing, and I can actually turn this layer off to where now I could change and I could draw a polygon around the region. So I'm just going to quickly do this because I'm running out of time to record here. Okay, and this would be Southern Colonies. Okay, and then I would give my description and finish that out. So that's all that you should need for your instruction. If you have any problems, please email me, but that should be a basic guide to kind of get you started. Let me know if you have any issues, and I'll talk to you soon.